Some people want it to happen, some wish it would happen, others make it happen. This is a quote said by Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was possibly the best basketball player in the history of the NBA. His career spanned over 19 glorious seasons with the Chicago Bulls, the most recognized athlete in the world. He's not only the top player of his era, but is quite possibly the best player ever to wear a uniform. The magnitude of his airness can be shown through Michael's soaring hang times, acrobatical moves, but the legend of MJ is characterized by his tough spirit, determination, and passion of the greatest player in history. In 1984, Jordan came into the NBA after an outstanding 3-year career at North Carolina. Born in Brooklyn, New York, Michael was raised in North Carolina. He hit the jump shot that gave the Tar Heels the NCAA championship in 1982 and was the College Player of the Year in 1984. The Chicago Bulls took him with the number 3 overall pick. Jordan joined a club that had finished at 27-55 the previous season and was considered one of the worst teams in the league. In his rookie season, Jordan lifted the team to a 38-44 record and a playoff berth for first time since 1981. His single season records for points was 2,313 points, field goals 837, free throws 630, free throw attempts 746, and steals 196. It all added up to a NBA Rookie of the Year award, a slot on the NBA All-Rookie team in a playoff, and they won the playoffs when he was just started. Jordan averaged 29.3 points in the series, but couldn't win his first playoff victory. Early in Jordan's career, he was presented with a lot of success, but still unproven in the playoffs. Yet the rest of the world was about to find out. MJ was possibly the most physical and mentally dominant player on the court. He earned an MVP status in 1988, 1991, and 1992, while scoring through the finals and winning 3 consecutive NBA championships. He led the NBA in scoring for 7 consecutive seasons. In less than 5 years, Michael turned around the Bulls franchise into one of the NBA's most storied dynasties. Yet midway through Jordan's career, several life-changing issues came about. In 1933, straight off his 3rd NBA championship, Michael Jordan's father died. James Jordan was murdered in a car in North Carolina. The shocking tragedy hit Michael very closely, and to pay homage to his father, decided to quit from basketball and play baseball. The entire basketball world was in stun. Many critics disagreed with the move, but MJ was determined. After one season with the minor league Barons, Michael reasonably decided to return to basketball and to the Bulls. Many fans were delighted to see the return of the most excited player to return to the court. After the death of his father, his stints with baseball, Jordan returned to his true love, basketball, and returned his record-breaking career. After his return to basketball, he played as if he had never left, leading the Bulls to a 70-win season and a return to the finals in 1995. On December 30th, Michael scored in double digits for the 788th consecutive game, breaking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record. After 7 NBA championships, Michael decided to retire from basketball, yet with his motivation to play the game. Michael returned once again to basketball, this time with the Wizards. 2 unsuccessful seasons later, at age of 40, Michael decided to call it quits. In his final game played, he scored the final shot against the 76ers. Michael Jordan ended his career with 32,292 points, the 3rd highest in NBA history. Although many say he messed up his career by playing with the unproductive Wizards, his leadership, long-term career, and personal motivation cannot be forgotten about. Michael's later achievements were more astonishing than before. With the strength of his spirit, still strong and acknowledged of the game. Michael Jordan, as a businessman, is a billionaire, not just because of what he did on the court, it's what he does off the court. Michael has a long-lasting partnership with Nike. He is very popular. He has a very popular shoe line. Michael endorses products such as Gatorade and Hanes. He also is the owner of the Charlotte Hornets, and he does a lot to give back to the community as well. The most inspirational and energetic player in the NBA, never lost the thirst to succeed and the will to win. MJ will go down in history as the definition of competition at its best. Through tough times and tragedy, Michael never gave up and pressed on. The reason for Michael's success has been nothing short of hard work and never surrendering. His will to win and at any cost has motivated many athletes and non-athletes alike to set goals for themselves and to reach them.